So I had to head out to an event. Otherwise, I would have posted earlier to give you my thoughts on the Trump tariffs because they were just much, much worse than anticipated. And you're seeing this in the stock market right now. Tomorrow, as it stands, we are opening down at least 2 to 3%. And that's your 401k there being impacted. And that's because these tariffs were much higher than anticipated. So if you look at China, for instance, it's 34%, and that's on top of the 20% that they already have in these China tariffs. Vietnam, where you get a lot of your basketball shoes, they're going up to at least almost 50%. So think of that. The American consumer could be paying 50% more on Apple iPhones, Nike shoes, and other electronics and other goods that are made overseas. But here's the concern, is that this is only the beginning. When I talk to people who are investing in the markets, they're saying this is just the opening salvo in a long trade war, a long negotiation. If you look at some of the headlines and the rhetoric coming from China already tonight from the Ministry of Commerce there, they're saying that we're going to retaliate. And you heard the Trump administration say that we don't want an escalation. So if you don't escalate, this is the high watermark.
I wouldn't try to retaliate, because as long as you don't retaliate, this is the high end of the number.
But global stock markets are selling off because if these tariffs are put on for a long amount of time, that's going to hurt the average consumer, which means they're going to stop spending on goods. And when they stop spending on goods because they're more expensive, that means also that these companies make less money. And when they make less money, that means they're going to not need as many people, and that means job losses. So hopefully this is just a negotiating tactic, and that these tariffs don't prolong for a long period of time, meaning close to a year. That would be disastrous for the US economy. Hopefully we'll just maybe have this on paper, these tariff threats on paper, and you don't actually feel them if they're removed within, say, the next few weeks or so.